time, and I'm here with a legendary man. I am honored today to be sitting next to Mr. David Falk, and if you don't know who he is, pay attention. Mr. Falk?
Pleasure.
Definitely, sir. Basically, I want to talk about what you do. I know you're a sports agent. Can you break that down and tell us what that means? I know that having relationships is paramount.
Well, absolutely, having relationships not only with the players who you're trying to manage their careers, you're trying to negotiate contracts with them to play, you're trying to develop off-the-court opportunities in marketing, and you're trying to help them manage their money, and really you're trying to help them learn how to make good business decisions because professional sports careers are notoriously short. And the NFL, probably 3.5 years, the NBA, probably 4 or 5 years. So it doesn't last forever. When you finish, you're a young person, you have to enter the workforce and learn how to make good business decisions. So I think at this point in my career, having done this for 35 years, I think my job is more of being a teacher and a mentor to my young clients, to young clients like Jeff Green, who just finished his first year in Seattle, or Patrick Ewing Jr., John Lucas III, who are the sons of clients of mine. It's a lot more about being a teacher.
Let's talk about where you've been over 35 years now. When I look at you, I think of people like Michael Jordan, and I watch, the Michael Jordan DVDs, and I see you, and you're hugging Mike as soon as he comes off the court, like, good game, but nowadays you're representing, a younger generation, and you have someone very special to me, Elton Brand. He's a Philadelphia guy now, he's with the Sixers. Talk about coming along the lines and just being there. You're like the theme music to like the music of basketball.
Well, I'm sort of like whatever they call it in hip hop. Like I'm the tracks,
yes.
I'm the backtracks that people sort of sing over. But I've been very fortunate in my career. I've represented a lot of great people, a lot of great players. My very first client was John Lucas in 1976. I'm representing his son now. Elton actually had the distinction of being my last rookie client for almost a decade in 1989. And the business started to change around the time he came out. I really stopped representing rookies until 2007 with Jeff Green. So Elton's someone that I've had a chance to spend a great deal of time with. We're extremely close. He's like my little brother. And he's not only a great player, but he's really a very bright young man who's got a lot of different interests. He's really tuned into the internet, a bunch of different businesses, dabbled in the movies, and I've really tremendously enjoyed our relationship because he came at a time when I could sort of fall back on things I learned working for people like Michael and Patrick Ewing, Juwan Howard, Adrian Dantley in the day, and John Lucas. And I think I'm like a coach. I think I'm smarter at 50 than I was at 30.
Definitely. Okay. Last question. Talk about breaking into the industry. What type of advice, if any, would you give to a young man, a young woman that wanted to grow up and be like Mr. David Falk?
Well, I told my daughter, who's 25, when she graduated from Duke, I said, I can't stop you from getting into the business, but I'm not going to hire you. I think the business is going through a tough cycle now. I think that the rookie wage scale has sort of a homogenized field. In the old days, when I went in to recruit a client, I could say this player went number 5 and he made $10 million more than the guy at 3. Today, everybody makes the same, and it sort of takes away the importance of having skills. It'd be like, if you think about it, it'd be like having a rule in the NBA that no player can score more than 8 points. So Michael Jordan scored 8 points in the first 2 minutes. Steve Kerr might score 8 points in 48 minutes. At the end of the season, when they're sitting down shooting the breeze, and say, hey, what'd you average this year, Steve? It's averaged 8. I say, Michael, what'd you average? I averaged 8 too. Now, nobody would think that Michael Jordan and Steve Kerr are the same player, but I think there's been a lot of homogenization in our league. I think for young people, I'm a lawyer by training. I think most of the top people in the sports agency business probably the last 25 or 30 years are good lawyers. I think it's a great way to train. I think you have to have skills. You have to have more than just the ability to rap basketball and get along with people. You have to have skills in negotiations and marketing and managing money, public relations, and it's not something you just learn when you have a client. You know, a lot of the young agents, I think, get into it too quickly, and when they're on the hot seat, sometimes they don't make the best decisions. I apprenticed for about 5 years before I got my first client. I worked for someone else and watched and learned. So it's a very, very competitive business. There are probably more agents than players in the NBA. I say right now we're going through a little bit of a rough period, but hopefully one of these days the people start enforcing some of the rules. Sports, I endowed a school of sports management at my college at Syracuse University. They call it the David Falk Center for Sports Management. And I'm trying to teach the people who get into the sports business how to be a successful sports manager without necessarily being an agent. I think there's a lot of areas in sports that have a great deal of needs for, other than simply being an agent, which is a very narrow area.
Mr. David Falk, the teacher, and hopefully maybe I'll get you on the golf course.
Better bring your wallet.
Hope to see you around, sir.
My pleasure.
Thank you.